So let's start out by actually implementing this guy, the create function, and we're going to do it in a, first we're going to need a using statement. And the using statement again is actually a way for us to make sure that when we're done with this, the dispose function is called. And the dispose function in our case is going to make sure that the database connection is closed, for instance, but we could put other information in the dispose function. The dispose function is there to say when we're done, everything you want to do in the end to make sure that you don't have connections to anything, you don't have access to files, something like that, you put that inside the dispose function. So the using statement is for us to make a variable for the unit of work, and we can get the unit of work from the facade, where we can actually say unit of work right here. So it means that as long as we're inside the curly brackets that I'm putting right here, there'll be access to the database, but as soon as we go outside the curly brackets down here, it'll be shut down, it'll be disposed. So the unit of work will be removed completely from the system. Good. Now we have the unit of work available. Now what do we need to do to actually create our new order inside the system? First of all, let's actually put in a good name here instead of cost. Let's say order. There we go. And now let's actually try and do it. So what do we have available in our unit of work? Well, now we have more than actually the customer repository. We also have the order repository available. Ta-ta! Because we just made that in the other videos. Using the order repository, we can now call the create. The create expects us to send in, notice it's not an order it expects. It actually expects an order entity, right? From the customer app data access layer entities, that's the order it expects. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to convert the business object order, and luckily we have a converter available. So what we're going to do is we're going to say converter, convert the order. Now that actually now takes the order business objects, the order business object, and then it says, okay, I'll take that object and I'll convert it from a business object into a normal order entity, right? So it just converted it for us. It also returns actually order entity, the order that was just created in the database, or sorry, that will be created in the database, that's actually returned as well. Good, so we're ready to continue. So the next thing we're going to do is actually we're going to say unit of work. We don't want to do anything else, so we can just complete this now to save the changes. There we go. Now we've actually saved the changes. And the last thing we're doing right now in our in our create is we want to return the new guy we just created, which is the order entity right here. But we have to convert it back because we don't want to send, we cannot send back an entity. We actually need to send back a business object. So again, we're going to send this guy through the converter, order entity, to actually convert it back. That's it. That was the create function. Let's just wrap it up here because I could keep going with the other ones, but I think I'll make them in different videos just so you guys can see each way of doing that in its own small chunk if you need to go back and have a look at how it actually works. See you next time.